Good day everyone. In the last two videos, in relations you have learned what is a relation, types of relations, and one example sum how to prove a relation is equivalence relation, right? So today let us see two more example sums which are a bit different from the one we have already done. Before going into the sum, let me tell you how you have to write the definition part of it for reflexive, symmetric and transitive if the element is a single one or if the element is an ordered pair, right? So, reflexive. If it is a single element, you write if A related to A, that is A is the element. If it is related to itself, then R is reflexive. You have to mention the set to which it belongs. It may be natural number, integer, real number or whatever they have given in the sum. If it is an ordered pair, you write if A comma B related to A comma B, then R is reflexive. Here the one element itself is an ordered pair A comma B. If it is related to itself, then R is reflexive. Coming to symmetric, if A related to B implies B related to A, then R is symmetric. This is the definition if it is a single element. Okay? Then, if it is an ordered pair element, if A comma B related to C comma D implies C comma D related to A comma B, then R is symmetric. Are you clear? Now let us move on to transitive. Here, if A related to B and B related to C implies A related to C, then R is transitive. This you have to write if the given element is a single element. If it is an ordered pair, if A comma B related to C comma D and C comma D related to E comma F, that implies A comma B related to E comma F, then R is transitive. Are you clear about how to write the definitions for reflexive, symmetric and transitive if the given element is a single one or an ordered pair? Definitely, in all the sums wherever you are proving it is an equivalence relations, first this definition part should form part of your answer. Okay, is it clear? Now let us move on to the example sums. See the sum here. Prove that the relation R on the set n cross n defined by A comma B related to C comma D. This is called double implication. That is, it implies and is implied by A plus D is equal to B plus C for all A comma B comma C comma D belongs to n cross n is an equivalence relation. Here if you read the sum, you will know each element is an ordered pair element. A comma B is one element, C comma D is another element, like that. So, when it is an ordered pair element, the set also will be a cross product. It will not be just n or z, it will be n cross n or z cross z, like that. Okay. So, here the set is n cross n. The element is like A comma B, C comma D, like that. The rule of relation is given by A plus D is equal to B plus C. Now, you have to prove R is an equivalence relation. When you start any sum, first you have to write what is given, that is whatever be the rule of relation they have given, that you have to write, and then we will start with to prove it is reflexive, symmetric as well as transitive. Okay, so first let me write A comma B related to C comma D. This is, I told you, it is double implication, that is A plus D is equal to B plus C, where in n cross n. That means I am saying the set is n cross n. A comma B, C comma D both belongs to n cross n. So this is the given thing. Now I am coming to reflexive. You know, reflexive means in a ordered pair element I told you how to write. If A comma B related to A comma B, you can call R as reflexive. Okay, we have seen that. So now I will write A comma B related to A comma B. Now I am going to write what is implied by this. Just compare with this. A, B, there as it is. This is now C. This is now D for you, remember. Now it is A plus D. This is A, this is D. So you will get A plus B, that is equal to B plus C. So that will be B plus A. You know, A plus B is equal to B plus A because addition is commutative on n cross n, correct? So we will write addition is commutative on n cross n, right? Therefore, R is reflexive. Supposing instead of addition you have subtraction, you all know subtraction is not commutative, right? You know commutative means if we change the order, then it will be the same thing. That is when you add 2 plus 3, that is equal to 3 plus 2. So addition is commutative. But 2 minus 3 is not equal to 3 minus 2, right? So subtraction is not commutative. So now you have proved it is reflexive. Then we have to move on to symmetric. Now what is the definition of symmetric? If A comma B related to C comma D, that implies A comma B related to C comma D. That should imply C comma D related to A comma B. So first let us write the rule of relation, that is A plus D, that is equal to B plus C, right? Now let me see what is C comma D related to A comma B implies. That will be, this is now A, this is B, this is C, this is D. So that is C plus B, that will be equal to D plus A. Now let us change the sides. I will bring C plus B here. I will write D plus A here. D plus A can be written as A plus D. C plus B can be written as B plus C, because addition is commutative again. So we can say R is symmetric. Okay, are you clear about how to prove R is reflexive and R is symmetric? Okay, now we will move on to transitive. Now in transitive, you know A comma B is related to C comma D and C comma D is related to E comma F. We have to prove A comma B related to E comma F, right? Now, if A comma B related to C comma D, you know by this rule, you have got A plus D is equal to B plus C. If C comma D related to E comma F, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. So C plus F will be equal to D plus E. Call them as 1 and 2. Now I am going to add both, because now I want to prove A comma B is related to E comma F. Now I am going to add 1 and 2, right? So now what will I get? A plus D plus C plus F is equal to B plus C plus D plus E. C and D will get cut on both sides. So I will get A plus F is equal to B plus E. Now if this is given, we can write that. See here, A plus D, first element, last element. So A F means A should be the first element here, and here F should be the last element. Then B plus C, second and third element. So here should be B, here should be F. So that is why the double implication I told you. So here this implies A comma B related to E comma F. Therefore R is transitive. Do you follow? Since R is reflexive, R is symmetric and R is transitive, R is an equivalence relation. Do you understand this sum? So, in an ordered pair element, now you have learned how to write the steps and how to prove it is reflexive, it is symmetric and it is transitive. Let us see one more example sum, right? R be a relation on n cross n defined by A comma B related to C comma D, then double implication. AD into B plus C is equal to BC into A plus D. We have to check whether R is an equivalence relation. Let us write the relation first, okay? It is given this. Now we have to prove it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Now first, to prove it is reflexive, we will be taking the same ordered pair, you remember. So I will write A comma B related to A comma B. Now this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. Using this I will get AB into B plus A, that will be equal to BA into A plus B. You definitely know AB is equal to BA, correct? Because multiplication is commutative. B plus A is equal to A plus B because addition is commutative. So we can write, since both addition and multiplication are commutative on n cross n, we can take that R is reflexive. You can write that reason within brackets. Okay, within bracket you write addition and multiplication are commutative on n cross n. Right? Now let us move on to symmetric. In symmetric, if A comma B is related to B, C comma D, if that implies C comma D is related to A comma B, you can say R is symmetric. So now let us write A comma B related to C comma D. You know that is already given. AD into B plus C, that is BC into A plus D. Now let us see C comma D related to A comma B means now this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. They are in that place. Now using this rule, what will we get? AD, that will be CB into D plus A, that will be equal to BC, that is DA into C plus B. Now let us change the sides. So what will happen here? This will be DA into C plus B is equal to CB into D plus A. Now you compare this and this. AD, DA, they are same because multiplication is commutative. B plus C is equal to C plus B. BC is CB. A plus D is D plus A. The same reason, addition and multiplication are commutative on n cross n. So you know R is symmetric. So the same reason you have to write, right? So now since addition and multiplication are commutative, we are able to prove the reflexive as well as the symmetric. Now let us prove the transitive part of it, right? What is transitive? If A comma B related to C comma D and C comma D related to E comma F, if that implies A comma B is related to E comma F, you can say R is transitive. So now we will take A comma B related to C comma D. So you know AD into B plus C, that is BC into A plus D, we will call it as 1. Second, you also know C comma D related to E comma F. Now this is like A, this is B, this is C, this is D, remember that? So now use the same thing, you will get CF into D plus E, that is equal to DE into C plus F. Call this as 2. Now here straight away we won't be able to prove. So let us do some arithmetic, some operation here. Then we will prove. Now the one what I am going to do is, I will bring the BC down B plus C. I will take the AD and put it down A plus D. So I will get this is B plus C by BC, that is A plus D by AD. What does it imply? B by BC plus C by BC. So I will get 1 by C plus 1 by B, that is equal to 1 by D plus 1 by A. This is my 1. Okay. Now let me arrange 2 also in the same way. I will take the CF here, I will bring the DE here. So D plus E by DE, that will be equal to C plus F by CF. That will imply D by DE, which will be 1 by E plus 1 by D. That will be 1 by F plus 1 by C. This is 2. Now let us add 1 and 2. Okay, when you add 1 and 2, add 1 and 2. What will we get? 1 by C plus 1 by B plus 1 by E plus 1 by D, that is 1 by D plus 1 by A plus 1 by F plus 1 by C. Here 1 by C will get cut, 1 by D will get cut. You get 1 by B plus 1 by E, that is equal to 1 by A plus 1 by F. Let us take LCM on both sides. So we will get here E plus B by BE, that is equal to F plus A by AF. Right? So now cross multiply. You will get AF into B plus E. Instead of E plus B, I am writing B plus E. That is equal to BE into A plus F. This is nothing but, if you go back to that, you will get here if A comma B related to E comma F. Okay, naturally you see AF into B plus E, that is equal to BE into A plus F. That will imply this. Therefore, your R is transitive. Here only thing is you should remember which is in the place of A, which is B, which is C and which is D. Then this is the rule, this is the basic. So you have to apply this rule everywhere and then you will get it correct. Hope you have understood this example. Okay. So the last lesson we will see what is equivalence class and maybe we will discuss a few 1 mark sums also. Hope you have understood the 2 examples I have given in this video. Right. So now thank you for watching the video. You can subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that you can get notification of further videos. Thank you once again.